What's up, everybody? It's the Crypto Hype Man back at it again with another brand new video. And yeah, today we're going to be talking about Antshares and Omise Go. But first of all, I just want to welcome to everybody who's watching this live stream, and to the people who are going to be watching this a little bit later. Thank you for tuning in. It's your buddy, the Crypto Hype Man, and ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you, because this is a reminder. I believe I have been talking about Antshares for the past, I don't know, 2 months on my channel. So if you guys don't really have Antshares in your trading arsenal, you better get you some Antshares right about now. So they recently rebranded to Neo. So as you can see right over here, everything has changed because they were like rebranding and everything. So everything seems to be working pretty good for them. So to all those of you who are like watching the live stream, welcome. Let me know if everything is working perfectly fine. But before we get into the video, right, I just want to talk to my Patreon subscribers or Patreon, I don't know, people. So yesterday I put up a reminder for those of you who happen to be part of my Patreon group. By the way, it's only like $10 a month. Yeah, I reminded you guys to like get some Antshares about yesterday before it started going crazy. But as usual, there's always a little bit of misunderstanding, because a lot of people just it's very difficult for some people to trade and really know how the game goes. Like, for example, look at this guy, because yesterday I put up this post reminding people to get NEM and Neo Antshares. I called it a reminder because I believe I have been talking about Antshares for like the past, I don't know, couple of months, and I believe all my people, the people in my private community already have Antshares by now. So I reminded people that in case you guys sold your Antshares, you better buy it back. And yeah, this is what pretty much the post said right over here. And this guy was telling me that, hey, if you keep some coin, it's obvious you should remind people to time to time, not saying I assume you have after they have risen 50%. Buying now would be sheer madness. Well, Nozzle, I'm sorry I have to put your business all up on YouTube, but I just want to explain this fact, because a lot of people just don't really know how this game goes. You see what really happens in the cryptocurrency market, right? Sometimes things happen. Like, what's really driving the price of Antshares to go right now up is because of what's going to happen on the 10th of August. That's why you're seeing the price of Antshares going right now. And just like I told you, I assumed that everybody by now has got Antshares at least, because I believe Antshares is one of those cryptocurrency coins which is going to do exceedingly well. So if you are investing in cryptocurrencies and you don't really have Antshares, then I don't know, you have to definitely do a thorough research, because Antshares is the number one coin that you should be having in your trading house. And I've always been telling you guys that if I were to buy only one particular cryptocurrency coin, it would be Antshares or Neo. Okay, so I was reminding you because I assumed you already had it. And by the way, just because it's 50% up doesn't mean that you can still you can't still make money from it, because it's going to go up. And if you look at the charts of Antshares, let's look at the charts of Antshares right now. Okay, so as you can see, its highest previous point was about 550, about 0.005 bitcoins, right? Yeah, so if you look at the prices of Antshares right now, you can see that it's actually trying to break out. It's called a breakout because it's breaking out from its previous all-time high. And by the way, if you guys were around when Antshares previously did this last time, I think it was in June. It was because they had a conference, and there was a lot of speculations, and there was a lot of hype surrounding Antshares. So this is why the price went up. So as you can see right now, it's trying to break out. You understand? It's called a breakout because it's going to exceed its previous high. You understand? That's why it's called a breakout. So just because it went 50% up doesn't mean that you don't really have more chance to like make some more money from it. And by the way, it's very important for you guys to like know the trading fundamentals, because it's going to be very hard for me to like, you know, explain things to you when you just don't really know how the hell you're supposed to trade. So I always encourage people, like, if you are, or rather if you're going to have like any cryptocurrencies, if you plan to be like in this game, you have to know the fundamentals. You know, these are very important. For example, look at the RSI. You have to master these things. You can always go on Google, guys. Don't be lazy. Go on Google. Just try to get the fundamentals so that you can, you know, have an idea. Like whenever I say something, you know, I don't want to be like explaining this basic stuff like over and over, you know, because what you're supposed to do as a trader, you're supposed to be taking advantage of news. You're supposed to be able to like see the you know, the charts, and be able to like you know, take advantage of it, you know, because when you're investing in cryptocurrencies, you're never ever going to get like a perfect opportunity. You know, like when the price is extremely low, nobody wants to buy. You know, like if I told you to buy Antshares when it was like at $3, you would have been like, hey, crypto hype, why the hell are you telling me to like buy Antshares when it's like $3? It's extremely cheap right now. Obviously it has been dumped. You're trying to like let me buy something which has been dumped, and I'm telling you, when it's getting a little bit of traction and you're telling me that it's 50% up, like seriously, I just don't really know how to deal with everybody, because you know, like everybody has got like a different issue. But anyway, you know, I'm just expecting you guys to like, you know, put a little bit of effort and just try to see how the cryptocurrency market works. You understand? So, just like I've been telling you, Antshares has got very great potential, and right now, what's really happening is trying to break out. And you, as a trader, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to you know, you're supposed to take advantage. You know, that's why I named my channel is called Crypto Hype, because I believe hype is a trader's advantage. You know, as a trader, you're supposed to take advantage of hype. Hype is your friend. All right, don't be afraid of hype. All you have to do is make sure that you use hype. All right, that's why you have to do your research. You know, like yesterday when I posted this on my Patreon, you know, community, whatever, right? I told people, hey guys, you need to read. You know, Nem and Neo are going to have like a conference on 8th and 10th August, you know. So people were expecting me to like post all the links for them. They expect me to do like everything for them, but it's not going to work like that. You know, I'm just giving you a heads up so that you can actually at least make an effort on your own. For example, yesterday I told you that Neo and Nem are going to be having like you know, a conference on 10th August, right? So all you could have done is you could have gone to Google. Google is your friend. You understand? You could have just, you know, typed Neo blockchain. You could have gone to Twitter. You could have gone to Reddit, you know, and you would have seen what I'm talking about. So, for example, Neo blockchain Twitter. Let's just go to their Twitter account and let's just see what's happening. You know, as you can see right over here, right? A lot of things. Sorry, that's the wrong Twitter. Let me try to get the legit Twitter. Is it this one? Just a moment. Yeah, this one with a lot of followers. You have to be extremely careful because sometimes you might have the wrong social media. All right, so for example here, this was posted 3 hours ago. You know, right over here. It was posted on August 2nd. Yesterday was August 3rd. I literally posted this, you know, like on my Patreon group yesterday. And if you really made an effort, you would have come to their Twitter page, right? And you would have, you know, seen this. It says on Thursday, August 10th, Neo will be holding a meeting in Tokyo, whatever, with blockchain labo.jp. You know, keep your eyes for further updates. If you really had like, you know, the slightest effort, if you would have really made the slightest effort, you could have at least scrolled down and seen, you would have seen what was going on with you know, with Neo. For example, this one, they had the founder of Neo recently did, you know, an interview with this, you know, popular YouTuber. So as you can see right now, the hype is building, it's accumulating. You understand? So, you know, like everything, because cryptocurrency is all about hype. when it comes to trading anything, it's all about hype. Hype is your friend, all right? You have to be looking for coins which are very active. You understand? Like whenever you see that, you know, a cryptocurrency coin is being active, you're going to see like an increase in price. You understand? So if you really made that effort, you would have seen all this information. You would have known what is going on, and obviously you would have, you know, taken the chance to like make a little bit of money. You understand? So that's just how it is. So here you can just check on the Neo, you know, Twitter, and you're going to find a lot of interesting stuff going on, because these guys have got really amazing stuff which is going to be coming. So yeah, these are the things that I usually talk about. So as you can see right now, on the 10th of August, they're going to have like a conference, and you already know what happens like during a conference. Like whenever there's going to be like a conference for any cryptocurrency coin, be rest assured that the price is going to go, it's going to increase in, you know, it's going to increase in value. But let me just warn you in advance. Like for example, if you buy Antshares right about now, right, make sure that you sell on the 9th of August before the conference. Remember that saying, buy the news, you know, buy the rumor, sell the news. All right. But what's going to happen is that a lot of you guys, you're going to buy now, right? And you're going to forget about it, and you're going to miss the action, because a lot of people are going to be, you know, selling their Antshares on the 9th of August or on the 8th of August. So from today's the 4th, right? You only have about, you know, about 4 days to like make your money. You understand? Today's the 4th of August. All right, we've got 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. All right, so you've got about literally 3 days to like do your trades and increase your value. All right, because you have to be swift. You understand? You have to like really be active and really know what's going on. You understand? So for example, let me just show you what somebody from my group did. You know, guys, sorry for putting your business on blast, but I just wanted to like show the people like what's really happening. Like for example, this guy, James is one of the guys, you know, like, you know, he's part of my team and everything. And he said that he made 6 times his holdings from BCC in 24 hours. Remember, I was talking about Bitcoin Cash, right? I told you guys that Bitcoin Cash is going to have like a lot of hype the day that it was going to be released, or the second day, you know. Let's look at the, you know, the charts of BCC. So if you guys remember, right, I think the other day when I was streaming, I told you that, you know, the price of Bitcoin Cash is going to drastically reduce, you know, because people have already started dumping it, you know. And remember, I told you that you have to sell, you know, Bitcoin Cash as soon as possible, because I knew that this was going to happen, because hype only lasts for about 2 days or something. But you as a trader, you're supposed to take advantage of these price hikes. For example, here, as you can see, right, the price, you know, it spiked up from can you imagine, like from this price point to like right over there? That was like a lot of money that a lot of people made. So for example, this guy James, right, he was taking advantage of the hype. You know, he was obviously trading Bitcoin Cash the day it was released. You know, like when everybody was saying, oh, Bitcoin Cash is going to be the next Bitcoin, it's obviously going to be, I don't know, $2,000, so let me buy Bitcoin. That's when you as a trader, you strike. You know, when trading cryptocurrencies, you have to be really swift. You understand? You have to be always on your toes, because these things happen like in a fraction of a second. Sometimes it literally happens like within days. People are making 6 times their money. People are making about 10 times their money. You just have to like know when to take advantage. Like right now, I'm telling you guys, Neo, aka Antshares, is going to go up till the 9th of August. You know, like the price is going to drastically increase, and you're going to see, obviously Neo is going to probably, you know, reach around, you know, 0.005, and it's probably going to like break this, you know, its previous high. You understand? So as a trader, you have to take advantage of these opportunities and trade and you know, watch people's emotions. As you can see right over here, right? For example, if you bought around 0.002 Bitcoin, right, and you sell here, that's a lot of profit. That's how traders like you and I make money. You understand? And for you to like do the trading, you have to look at you have to like have at least a basic understanding of how, how the prices work. That's why, as you can see right over here, I'm not just trading just by my intuition. I'm actually looking at the charts. I'm looking at the indicators right now. I'm only using the MACD and the RSI charts. That's all I'm using right about now. And for me, I'm taking advantage of Antshares right now because I know it's going to be having a lot of volume. When trading, especially when you want to like make short trades, you have to go into a coin which is having like a lot of action, because as a trader, you want to be taking advantages of people's emotions. So as you can see right now, right here, this is basically telling me what people are thinking right now. As you can see, right, if you look at this trading candle right over here, right? So this is only telling me that a lot of people were really into Antshares, and they were like, oh, Antshares is obviously going to break this high. So as you can see, it's actually green. Like a lot of people weren't fearing. But as you can see right over here, right? Sorry, what the hell is this? Okay, how do I remove it? Yeah, I'm supposed to delete it like that. Okay, so as you can see right over here, right, in this because I believe this is about is it as you can see right over here, right, this candle, it's actually red, and a lot of people's emotions are they are almost everywhere, you understand? So as you can see, people are becoming to be wary. People are like saying, oh, maybe I should try to like sell my Antshares. So probably what's going to happen to the price of Antshares, right, is going to slightly drop a little bit more, you understand? So when it does that, you buy, and when it goes higher, you sell. That's pretty much how you're supposed to do it. And like for example here, the MACD is telling me that right now, people are going to be selling pretty much soon. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take advantage of these indicators and just use them to your own advantage. Even though, Antshares has obviously gone up a little bit, you understand? But the reason why Antshares is going up right now is because a lot of people are anticipating awesome news during the conference. So you have to understand what really causes the price to go up. You understand? You just don't start trading. For example, me as a trader, right? I know that Antshares is going to have, like a very big conference on the 10th of August, right? And obviously, a lot of people are going to be finding out about this news. So, for example, you guys who are watching this stream, right? You guys are going to know that Antshares is going to be having like a conference on the 10th of, August, and probably they're going to announce, I don't know, something big. And you guys are obviously going to start buying and everything. So the more people find out about this conference, the more the price is going to go higher. But for me as a trader, since I already know what's going to happen, right, I'm going to take advantage of this particular, scenario. That's how you make money. Of course, I have my own particular, investments, which I'm not literally touching. I'm just like holding them for the longest time. But, as a trader, I'm supposed to use my money to make more money. So the only way that I get to make more money is by taking advantage of the price fluctuations. You understand? Hype is a good thing. The only thing that a trader really needs to rely on, to like make excessive amount of money is hype. Hype is your friend. Take advantage of that. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. And of course, there's a lot of technical things that you really need to look at before doing anything. Why am I going to Coinbase? For example, coin market cap. Let's just go to coin market cap and let's see Antshares. It's not coming up. Let me type Neo. So as you can see, there's a lot of things that really, cause the price to fluctuate. There's a lot of factors that really affect the price of, a lot of cryptocurrencies out there. For example, you always have to also look at the market, like what volume is really happening, like where is all this money coming from, like who is buying Antshares right now. So as you can see, a lot of volume is coming from Bittrex. Bittrex is mostly used by, like people from Europe and people from like the western part of the world. You understand? Then the other part is the second largest volume is coming from Yumbi. Yumbi is probably like like a Chinese it's a Chinese exchange. So these things really affect use all these indicators. Like for example, you have to ask yourself, why is a lot of Chinese buying Antshares right now? Because I believe Bittrex gets a lot of volume, like in general. Bittrex get a lot of volume as compared to Yumbi. You understand? But for Yumbi to be performing this well, right, it really means that the Chinese people are up to something. And if you really get to think about it, Neo is actually Chinese. You know, like Antshares is actually from China. And if a Chinese exchange that doesn't really get that much volume as compared to Bittrex, if it's really doing that well, right, it really means something is up. You know, you have to think about these things. For the Chinese to be buying, Antshares that much, that really means something is going on. And if something is going on, it means you're really going to make some money. You understand? So you also have to look at where the volume is coming from. You understand? So when trading, there's a lot of factors that you really have to consider. Okay? You have to be really, really swifty. You understand? So look at where the volume is coming from. Try to anticipate, like try to think about what's really happening, like what's really driving the price, what's really making this particular cryptocurrency, go up. You understand? So just try to think about it like that in those particular lines. And when you do that, right, try to look at its previous history. You understand? So if we look at the history of Antshares, right, its all-time high was about 0.05 Bitcoins, right? That was like in June. And right now, as you can see, it's like constantly rising. Probably it's going to hit a new all-time high. You understand? So when it tries to hit a new all-time high, right? For you as a trader, that really means great news, because you're going to use that opportunity to increase your portfolio. Remember, I told you that I told you guys that I started only with about $50 last September, right? I just didn't grow my portfolio because I was like investing money. I was taking advantage of, the market. You have to take advantage of the market. You have to like be everywhere. And the only secret about, investing in cryptocurrencies is being at the right place at the right time. That's the only secret, about investing in cryptocurrencies. That's why all my people, like I've got a very powerful team. Everybody in my group, these guys are always constantly finding information. These guys are like always, reading stuff about cryptocurrencies. These guys are like obsessed with cryptocurrencies. Like literally when I go to, when I check out today, this guy, Ankur, he was talking about this ICO. He said, hey guys, check this out. The roadmap looks solid. Like if I was interested in this, I would probably look at it and I would be like, oh man, this is a very great money making opportunity. If you look at this guy, Martin is, he's giving us this information about the basic attention token. He's like, oh guys, you better check this out because, shit might be popping over here. You might be able to like make a little bit of money because there's going to be some actions which are going to be happening. That's what cryptocurrency, or rather investing in cryptocurrencies, is all about. It's just about being at the right place at the right time. That's it. It's all about taking advantage of the news, having friends who are like into cryptocurrencies, because what really happens is that a lot of people like this guy, Nozo. This guy obviously doesn't really like, check a lot of cryptocurrencies. I can tell that this guy is like a new guy, and he probably just bought a lot of cryptocurrencies and he just totally forgot about them. But, as a trader, you have to look for opportunities. Make sure that you see the opportunities and you take advantage of them. Of course, there are times where you're going to be like wrecked. There are times where you're going to lose a little bit of money, but it's all up. It's like a learning process. You understand? So, these are the things that I try to like, help other people understand, because like investing in cryptocurrencies is like a lifestyle now. You understand? Like every day when I wake up, I look at the coin market cap and I try to see what coins, are probably going to do well. And for example, by the way, recently I came across, the price of Bitcoin is about 0.119. As you can see, I told you guys Bitcoin Cash was going to crash like sooner or later. I told you guys. So the other day I came across this cryptocurrency called Omise. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like OMG, like oh my god. You understand? So yeah, I came across this cryptocurrency and I never even heard of the ICO, the initial coin offering. But you know, I looked at the volume that it was like getting, and for me as a trader, I really like volume. I really love hype. You understand? Hype is like, I really love hype. I just don't know why I love hype, because hype drives the price. You understand? So recently I came across this cryptocurrency called Omise Go. You know, I didn't tell you know, people in my private community about it, because you know, like I didn't want to like you know, tell people about something which is like extremely high, because it's a little bit risky for a lot of traders, because a lot of people might get burned. You understand? Because they just don't really know how to like react smoothly, how to react swiftly, because they're probably like you know, working. By the way, I don't really work anywhere. I'm not really employed. The only thing that I do is cryptocurrencies like every goddamn day. So this is pretty much my job. So for a lot of people are like really busy with a whole lot of stuff, so they don't really know how to like react and when to react and everything. So I didn't want to like tell you know, my private communities about Omise Go, because I thought it was like very, very risky. But you know, I found out that Omise Go was actually a very great project, and right now I think it recently came out. You know, it's like not really that old, and I just found out about it, and you know, I was looking and reading at you know, everything about it, and it was so exciting, you know, and I made a little bit of money from, you know, Omise Go, and I'm still making a little bit of money because I'm trading you know, I'm trading Omise Go. And that's why I told you that I really love you know, coins which are getting a lot of volume. As you can see right now, this is pretty much, you know, people trading right over here. People are like trading. They're like, oh my god, Omise, we're going to miss the bot. You understand? But you as a trader are supposed to take advantage of that and use that to like make your money. You understand? So as you can see right now, here, everybody's emotions are all over the place. There's a lot of people who are buying, there's a lot of people who are selling. You understand? Like the emotions are all over the place. And as a trader, this is what you take advantage of. All right. So for example, this happened like literally a few hours ago. If you bought about you know, 75 you know, 0.0007 Bitcoin, right, and you saw it around here 94, that's a lot of, you know, that's a lot of profit for, you know, that you can make a lot of money just like in these short hours right over here. That's probably like about 20% of your money back, you know, like in that short period of time. But I know this is not always going to last. You get my point? This is only happening because of what? Because of hype. You understand? Like after some days, like probably tomorrow or the other day, Omise Go is not going to be performing this well, you know, because the hype is going to be done. You understand? So like as a trader, you're supposed to be swift. You're only supposed to like do these short trades when there's hype. Right now, the hype about Omise Go is that let's look at the, you know, let's look at some information about Omise Go, and you're going to understand why it's getting a lot of volume right now. Omise Go. I don't even know whether I'm pronouncing it properly. So it used to be an ICO. Yep. And by the way, let's try to read what Omise Go is. Omise Go is the answer to a fundamental coordination problem among its payment processors, gateways, and financial institutions. By enabling decentralized exchange on public blockchain at high volume and low cost, Omise Go provides a next-generation value transfer service operating across currencies and asset types. Through the Omise Go network connected to Ethereum mainnet, anyone will be able to conduct financial transactions such as payments, remittances, goddamn, payroll, deposits, B2B commerce, supply chain, whatever. It's boring. So yeah, let's look at the management. Do you see this guy right over here, Vitalik Buterin? You understand? So as you can see right over here, right, People are saying that, oh, Omise Go is going to be the next big thing because Vitalik Buterin is affiliated to Omise Go. You understand? And by the way, I think Omise is like like a very good payment system in one of the Eastern companies. Like Omise is an already established payment system in Asia. This thing is like pretty big. So this company right over here decided to like make their own thing like on a on a blockchain, and it became Omise Go. So like Omise Go is an already Omise is an already established company. This company was obviously I think it was created like in 2013. And they have like a lot of business like in Asia, in Singapore, plus many other Asian countries. And recently they decided to like make a cryptocurrency, and it's called Omise Go. And Vitalik Buterin is part of the advisors. So a lot of people are talking a lot of good things about Omise. And if you go to YouTube, right, Omise Go, look at everything. Look at this. Omise Go to the moon. Everybody's saying a lot of good stuff about Omise. You understand? So let's just try to listen to what this guy is saying. Let's hope he's not really that boring. Let's listen to what he's saying.
Hi, I'm Andrew. Today I want to talk about ICO and Omise Go. Omise Go's ICO just ended a few weeks ago, I think a week ago or two, and it's now tradable in Liquid. I invested a lot of money in Omise Go.
Oh, okay. Enough of him. Let me just see when when Omise Go was put like on the market. Let's just try to like see when it was released, because it was like an ICO not so long ago. So OMG. So when was it dropped on the market? Like it started trading like on July 14th, and today is August 40th. But what really caused the sudden hype? Like what really sparked it to like receive a lot of volume? It's probably because Omise is an already established payment system, and a lot of people are like saying, oh, since it's like an already established company, it's obviously going to get it's going to get adopted easily. And by the way, I heard that Omise Go is going to be used as a payment system in McDonald's in like one of these Asian countries. So obviously obviously that's why like the price is probably going up. But like as a trader, I don't really care about what's really causing the price. Like for me, the only thing that I really want to do is I want to eat. I just want to eat. That's it. And hype makes me eat. You understand? So as a trader, I'm seeing that a lot of, people are really getting and rather discovering about Omise Go, right? And I'm going to go in there, I'm going to go in and I'm going to make my quick trades and I'll be out. People won't even be able to like notice that I was even out of there. You understand? So that's the only thing that you're supposed to do as a trader. But I would definitely, discourage you guys from like doing this. You guys don't really need to do this. Like you guys really need to like buy low and sell high. Like I'm only saying this for all those people who like who want to like increase their portfolio like at a faster rate. Of course you have to look at a lot of factors, you understand? So just don't do this. Just don't buy a coin because it's going because it's going high, because you're going to obviously get wrecked. So I really encourage you guys, if you had to get something from this video, all I'm trying to do is all I'm trying to tell you is surround yourself with a great team. You understand? The only thing that you're supposed to be talking about like in your life is cryptocurrency. All right, at least if you don't have any friends. I understand there's a lot of people out there, right, who don't really, their family is probably against, cryptocurrencies, and they're like, oh, you're just wasting your time. At least just try to find a group, try to find people who share the same passion. You understand? Because pretty much all the time I really get a lot of great information from my community. I've got people on Patreon who like inbox me a lot of good stuff, and we're always like exchanging information. So like it's all about being at the right place at the right time. So Antshares is going to continue going up. Antshares is going to continue going up, and you only have like a few days to make your money. You understand? You only have a few days to make your money. So if I were you, I would probably look at the prices, and just try to put in a little bit of money. Don't put your life savings, like for example, when you're dealing with a cryptocurrency coin which has already gone up a lot, right? You have to just throw in a little bit of money, even $10, you understand? Because you don't want to end up being in a situation where you're stuck in the negatives. For example, as you can see, NEO has significantly gone up recently. Let's see how much it's gone up. Today it's gone up by 23%. That's extremely risky. You understand? It's extremely risky because it's up by 23%. What if the people who invested in NEO decided to like pull out? What's going to happen to your money? Your money is going to disappear in thin air, and you're probably never going to, it's going to take a long time for you to like recoup that money back. You understand? So all you got to do is throw in a little bit of money, even $5, even $2, even $1. You understand? You understand? So just but the only important thing that you're supposed to know is, since you know that NEO is going to continue rising up till 10th August, right? So it means you've got like a window period. Today is the 4th of August, and the conference is going to start like probably on the 8th or on the 10th. So you've got about, 2 days to make your money. So you do that, and you're out of there. Don't be stuck. And for you to do your trades, for you to make your money, for you to anticipate when to get in. By the way, yeah, let me just try to show you how to do it a little bit, just like briefly. For example, when using the MACD, right, indicators, you get in around here, right? This is where the lines are crossing. You get in around there. As you can see right over here, right, this could have been this price point. You understand? And you sell around this area. This area was about, that was about 0.005. Okay, so as you can see recently, if you had to get in around this area, right, this area was look at where the lines are crossing using the MACD, right? This is around this price point over here. This price point around here, 0.002. Then you could have sold around this area, and when the price goes down, you continue repeating the process. You understand? So you just have to be swift. You can be trading like every 30 minutes. You can be trading every hour. You can be doing it every 2 hours, and pretty much you are going to figure out how you're supposed to do it. And you also have to like see the situation. Like for example, if you look at these areas right over here on top, that really means it has been overbought. And when something has been overbought, right, it means it's going to go down. You understand? Because people are obviously going to get their money back. And if you look at the these areas right over here, like below this line, that means it has been oversold. So remember, buy low, sell high. You understand? So you buy when it has been oversold, and you sell when it's been overbought. But if you really want to be safe, you can sell around this area as well. So yeah, I think you guys better do your own research on this, and you're really going to, it's really going to help you make faster trades, and you're really going to be able to like multiply your money, because the whole of July was pretty bad, because the cryptocurrency market was so bad. It was so bad. Like in July, Man, it was the worst month ever. You understand? But now we've got August. Like everything is working pretty fine now. I think a lot of people are going to make a lot of money because like everything is stabilizing, and this is the only chance that we have to like make quick money, because we lost a lot of time in July, because July was crazy, because everything was going man, everything was dropping in price, and yeah, it seems we're getting right back on the next path, and you guys are going to be able to like make your money. So guys, in case you want to be like closer to me and my trades, can you kindly join my Patreon group? It's only $10 a month. It's only $10 a month, and when you do this, you can always send me a message. Like if you guys really want to like ask me something, if you need some help, you can always inbox me, and I really reply to a lot of messages. And right now I have one message in my inbox, but I'll probably do that after the stream because I don't want to put people's business out there. So yeah, and let me just read one of your comments. Pakovia, you guys are actually saying you're talking about Sia. Yeah, I recently got Sia coin. Yeah, let me just see what's happening with Sia right over here. Yeah, Sia is, I don't know, it has got some potential, but just it's good to have a little bit of crap coins. But I'm not saying Sia is a crap coin. I'm just saying, I mean, like it's probably going to like take a long time, like for it to you get my point. Understand? But I have about I only have about like a few, so it's always important to like have a little bit of other coins as well. So as you can see, okay, this looks pretty amazing. Yeah, I don't know, maybe Sia might break out a little bit, who knows? But I already bought I bought Sia. Is this no, I'm actually looking at the wrong thing. my bad. What's this? Oh, this is USD. Just a moment. Sia. I have to do it manually because for whatever reason my coinage is not really working properly. So let me do this. I don't know why the hell is it not working, because if I click here and type Sia, it's not really coming up. I don't know, my coinage is working a little bit weird now. But yeah, but you can you can be able to like make some money from Sia, but it's a long-term coin that I'm holding. Sia, Digibyte, Verge, Red, these are like long holds. Okay, somebody saying SC. You see, it's still not coming up. Like I'm clicking on the markets here, right? But nothing is coming up. I have to like manually go up there and type BTRX, and then here SC. Yeah, let's do that. There we have it. You see, I have to do it manually. God damn. As you can see right over here, this is an amazing chart because damn, looks good. Like they always say, buy low, sell high. So like if you wanted to get a little bit of Sia, now is the right time to do it. Obviously, I don't know, like it's about 322 Satoshi. Yeah, I mean, and now is a great time to get into Sia. And as you can see, it came down from that particular price point, and it's like almost halfway down. You understand? This highest price point was about 850 Satoshi, and it's about 322. So yeah, now is the right time to like get into Sia. So yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have like any other questions? Do you have any other questions as well? Because I'm about to go right about now. And yeah, I think that's about it. So guys, remember, if you want to get into Neo, you have to be careful because it has like really significantly gone up. And you don't want to get stuck. And I already showed you why it's going up. And yeah, you can take advantage of these days which are going to come. Somebody's asking me to do Lisk. Lisk. Is Lisk on Bittrex? Let's check out Lisk. Let's check out Lisk. Yeah, but I keep on hearing good stuff about Lisk. Lisk uses Java programming. Is it Java programming as well? I don't know. Like, it has got smart contracts and everything, but I think there's a lot of, competition when it comes to like smart contracts. You understand? So that's why you really have to like diversify your portfolio, because Ethereum is all about smart contracts. Antshares is all about smart contracts as well. Lisk, Stratis, Waves, I think it's becoming so populated, like it's becoming so congested, like in the smart contract space. So that's why I really love to diversify my profile and my cryptocurrency portfolio. That's why I have smart contract coins. I also have social media coins like LBC, Visio, Scenario. So you always have to like diversify. You have to know exactly what type of cryptocurrency coins you really want to buy. If you really want to like buy smart contract coins, obviously you have Ethereum is the GOAT, then Ants, or rather Neo. This is what's going to be booming like this time next year. Like after 1 year, believe you me, the price of Antshares is going to be like parabolic. This goddamn Antshares is probably going to be more than $100. Believe you me. And by the way, yeah, let's quickly look at Da Hongfei. This is the CEO of Antshares. Let's just try, because I've never heard him talking.
This is super exciting for me. This is the founder of Antshares, which is now known as Neo. So Da Hongfei, can you introduce yourself? What is your role and how you got into cryptocurrency?
Okay, I'm the founder of Neo or Antshares, together with Eric Zhang. He's the technical guy, and I'm the overall guy in charge of like technically everything. And I came across Bitcoin in 2011, so I'm quite a veteran in this area. And I planned to do a cryptocurrency exchange in 2012, but I didn't make it. Then I worked full time in the crypto industry in 2013 with 6 other guys, and we you can deploy, you can execute all the smart contract features.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's very close to be ready.
Okay. Yeah. For our viewers, if you have any Neo right now, is there any risk of this upgrade? Is there anything they need to take care of when you're upgrading with wallets, securing that, and not sending transactions? Is there anything we must do?
As a regular user, you don't need to do anything actually.
Okay.
You can upgrade the client, or you don't upgrade. It's all okay.
So guys, this guy right over here is like the co-founder of Antshares, and I never heard him speak before, and you guys have to like watch this interview, and you're going to have like more information about Antshares, and you're probably going to fall in love with it. So if you guys have got time, you can always check this video out and just try to see what's going to happen. And by the way, Pakovia is asking me whether I still have my Unify coins. Yes, sir, I do still have my Unify coins, because I can't really show you my account, because I don't want to show you my login details, because my email is going to be there, and I don't want to be hacked or anything. So as you can see right now, even on Bittrex, like I don't want to like show you my login stuff, so that's why I'm not really going to like log in right now. I haven't even logged into Bittrex, but like next time I have like a stream, I'm going to like show you my Unify coins. I still have the same number of Unify coins. I didn't trade them, and I still have them. So Pakovia, be rest assured that I never sold my Unify coins, and I still have them. As a matter of fact, now that the price is down, I'm going to buy more Unify coins. So Pakovia, just relax. And Clock Coin, somebody is talking about Clock Coin. Yeah, Clock Coin is one of those cryptocurrencies that I'm holding. Clock Coin, Verge, PVX, yeah, those are pretty nice coins as well. And so guys, as you can see right now, Omise is going up, is going down, going up, going down, going up, going down, because it's getting a lot of volume. And you know, you as a trader, you're supposed to like take advantage of these situations and make your money. And somebody's talking about chain coin. Well, you know, the thing about chain coin, right? Because I also happen to like I was also one of the people who invested in clock coins, and you know, I ended up being disappointed because there's a lot of price manipulation when it comes to chain coin. Right now, this guy, I don't know, this guy, what's his name? Max, high on coins. So the thing about chain coin, right? Its growth is not really natural, you know, because it was supported by this guy, right? This guy has been the one who's been telling people to buy, sell. So this guy is the one who's like really manipulating the prices. And if you look at the, you know, the growth of chain coin, it wasn't really natural. You understand? So right now the price is down, and a lot of people lost a lot of money you know, investing in, you know, chain coin, because you know, this guy was saying, oh, it's going to be very good, and it's going to, I don't know, it's going to make everybody a millionaire. But look at what really happened. You know, his now he started like you know, doing a lot of other movements, you know, exclusive coin. He started doing crave coin and all that stuff. So I don't know, like I don't know whether he's still promoting chain coin, but you know, like obviously, like for the long term is you can get a little bit as well, but just don't go all in, because you know, like the price is really being manipulated by this guy and his group. So it's not really like a natural growth, you understand? So yeah, I don't know, just do what you have to do, but you know, I would advise you to be extremely careful, because there's a lot of things going on behind closed doors, and everything is I don't know, man. I don't know, just you know, let me just be realistic, because I don't want you guys to lose money. Like from now on, you guys are way smarter, and you guys have been like in the cryptocurrency market for like a very long time, right? So just try to invest in legit coins, you understand? Coins which have got like good fundamentals, coins with you know, great teams, coins with real life users. And you know, those are the things that you're supposed to, you know, invest in. You know, I also invested in you know, chain coin. I also invested in coins like Unify that don't really have any particular reputation, you know, because it's a risk that I was willing to take. But from now on, I'm not going to promote any shit coins on my channel. I'm never ever going to do that again. I'm never ever going to promote any shit channels or shit coins ever on my channel, because I really respect and love you guys. But you know, when it comes to Unify, I still have Unify's back, and you know, the devs are working on a lot of stuff. They are trying to improve it, so this is why I'm giving them time to like you know, do their thing and make Unify a better coin, so that even though I talk about Unify on my particular YouTube channel, you know, people are not going to be saying, oh, this is a shit coin and all that stuff. So I'm just giving the devs a little bit of time to work on it and just improving it, but I still have it, you know. I never dumped on anybody. So yeah, from now on, I'm only going to be talking about legit cryptocurrency coins, which are always going to be doing very, very well. And yeah, I think that's about it you know, today. And big shout out to everybody who's watching the YouTube channel right now. Big shout out to, let me just go to my dashboard. Yeah, big shout out to Atur Korikian. I think Atur is it Arthur? I think he's Russian. Big shout out to Pakovia. Big shout out to Yemi Forever. Undone Robert B. Big shout out to everybody. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. So we've done about 43 minutes. Okay, I think that's it, guys. I'm done talking for today. So hopefully you got the point, right? If you want to like make a little bit of money, trade Neo. you only have till 10th August. After 10th August, the price is obviously going to fall. You know, the price is going to come down crumbling. So you only have like a few days to make your money. And Omise Go, I wouldn't advise you to like invest in Omise Go right now, because it's like too risky for you guys. So just put it on your watch list, and yeah, just try to find out a little bit of more information about this before you invest. And remember guys, I'm not telling anybody to like invest in this cryptocurrency coins. Like, I really do not care if you guys invest or not, because you know there's a lot of volume coming in. You know, there's a lot of volume coming in from a lot of different exchanges. So like, it's not, I'm not trying to get you guys to like you know, invest in these coins and get your money. No, that's not the case. I'm just trying to like share information that I found with you guys. And remember, before you invest, always make sure that you know, yeah, always make sure that you've got the right information, and make sure you surround yourself with you know, same minded people who are interested in cryptocurrencies as well, because like that you're going to be able to like find you know, more information, as you're going to be exposed to things that you didn't really know. So in case you want to join my Patreon group, it's only about $10 in a month, and that's about it. And hasta la vista. Thank you very much. And yeah, it's been your boy Crypto Hype, and yeah, where do you close the stream? Yeah.